It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Has some space here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
There he goes, left side. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Caps are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again. Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too. Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Rip, 23.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, the Rams at 10-2 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row. And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Let's go.
2nd down in a yard.
11.
Lawrence will throw. This is caught by Williams. Well, they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency. Down the numbers. There he goes. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 101 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
And it is still early, just the 1st quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Bootlegging out here. Ritter. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it. You talk about this Rams defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There haven't been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter now. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Yellow.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Fights him off. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Well, this defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
On second down, it's Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Fighting his way through contact. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as they've got it as we resume action. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete. Darnell Mooney the target there, but it'll be second down.
Hey. Go. Easy. Read him. There we go.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. And this will be caught by Mooney. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Up the middle, here's Walker. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule,
fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
that's a lesson right there, never giving up on a play, because that was a near catastrophe. He lost the football down near the goal line. He was able to keep an eye on it the whole way and fall on it for a touchdown.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short to the left side and intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. They go play action with Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Shifts by him. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Lawrence changing the play. They'll set up a throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Jonell Mooney, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Lewisine. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Walker. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kenneth Walker with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
On play action, here's Ritter. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Keely Ringo picks it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
11. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. Touchdown! Mike Williams from 10 yards out. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Johnson set and ready to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go now.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Keely Ringo picks it off, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Out for the PAT, here's Johnson. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Tremont Smith. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This is Fant on the short completion. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Ready?
Ritter on 1st and 10. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, Someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Back to Walker on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle by Nakobe Dean. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Take right open.
Here's Lawrence. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, That's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Going play action. Ritter. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Ready?
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 189 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Ritter. It's caught by Mike Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Okay, right? Ultra. Go ultra.
First down.
Hut, hut.
Running left, Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Caps get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now Lawrence on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Red.
A quick throw out wide to Mooney. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters.
Let's go.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Walker. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A Ritter's throw complete to Dotson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 45-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another 1st, but he appears to be a few inches short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They're going right back to Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Walker. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 95 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did